Hi there and welcome to Travel Tart TV, and I've got Kevin from Fish Dvine here in Airlie Beach, and I'm actually eating tonight at it's a combination of a fish and chip shop and a rum bar, which is never really come across that combination before. But
neither have I, it's alright.
No, but just wondering, what was the inspiration behind combining those two things which seem mutually exclusive but somehow seem to work? So.
It was my barman, who's still with us from day one, who hated doing breakfast.
Yeah.
And in the early days doing breakfast and him whinging every morning about getting out of bed and making coffees, I said to him one morning, Mark, stop your whinging or find a way of doubling the bar trade. And he went, I have a plan. And the plan is this. And we went from being a wine bar with 100 odd different wines to one by one the bottles of wine were coming out of the fridge and the bottles of rum were going in. We got up to about 50 rums and clearly it was working, so we closed today, gutted the bar, and the rest is history.
So how many rums do you stock here?
It changes, but it's 427 today.
Today, yeah.
It could be 426 by the end
tomorrow,
of the night. Yeah. It could be 430. It's an obsession. It's become an obsession.
And how much rum would you turn over in a year?
$1 million.
$1 million of rum.
$1 million worth of rum, and I've got to tell you a trick. We did $1 million of rum last year and 7 bottles of Bundy.
Oh, right, really?
We sell more of Diageo's the Kappa range, which is a beautiful rum from Guatemala, than we actually sell a stock standard Bundy. Because again, why come to a rum bar to drink the rum that every bar in town sells? You come for something different. And we certainly do something different.
Definitely.
So it's,
I'm just thinking that's a lot of dead brain cells and a lot of dead liver cells for my liking. So
we all have livers of steel in Queensland. There's no problem with that.
Oh look, the liver is evil and must be punished.
Exactly.
And look, what's the most bizarre rum combination you've been asked to produce, or you've come across, or produced here? It sounds totally unusual or terrible.
Go with. I mean, popular is rum and milk.
Rum and milk?
Rum and milk is historically the digger's breakfast.
Yeah.
It's consumed on Anzac Day, and so we have a digger's breakfast cocktail. Rum and milk is delicious.
Look, it sounds terrible. I won't knock it until I try it.
You try. And clearly, all your stock standards, but there's a lot more mixes with rum than just Coke.
Yeah.
Tonic water's great with good rum. There's a rum from Nicaragua called Flor de Caña. It means flower of the cane.
Okay.
If you don't say it right, it means flower of the dog. But it's flower of the cane. And that mixes with tonic water beautifully. But every rum has its own best mixer. Clearly the classic cocktails, the daiquiris, the mojitos, the cachaças, and the Brazilian cachaça makes the caipirinhas. But look, we play around and do all sorts of crazy things with it. The tiki drinks and the tiki culture that started in Trader Vic's bars in America in the 1930s. We do a stack of that sort of stuff. It's an interesting spirit. It's the only spirit in the world uses two spirits, two sorts of rum can make a cocktail. No other two spirits go into a single cocktail.
Okay.
Things like a zombie can have 4 different rums and they're all completely different.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the wine of rums.
Yes,
There's everything from a light white to a big ballsy red and all things in between. So look, it's fun. How it goes with fish, I just don't know, but it does.
Well,
something about sailors in the water, I guess.
Look, rum used to be like a drunken sailor's drink, so maybe it's just evolved into something else these days.
But drunk at everybody's drink.
Yeah.
Look, it has, because the diversity is across the range. Anyone that likes a spirit will find a rum that they love.
Yeah.
Of course, it's aged often in old bourbon barrels, in sherry barrels. It's always aged in old barrels. Rum never in new barrels, and every barrel imparts a flavour. And it just, there's spiced rums. There's rums that got vanilla, rums with coffee, rums with lime, rums with coconut. It's a very diverse, interesting spirit.
Cool. Look, Kev, thanks for your time. And look, if you're ever in Airlie Beach, come down to Fish Dvine. Grab a lot of fish and chips and grab a rumbo with it.
And the best mojito in the world we make officially.
All right.
Very important.
I'll put you up to it.
It's true. Best mojito in the world.
All right. Thanks, Kev.
Okay.